ready? Who's ready for some boom, baby, boom? Rise and shine. The sun is out today. You should to sing a song and everyone can play. I mean, fuck yeah, bro. Give me some sunshine, man. Give me some of that springtime. Give me some of that fresh air. I love the taste. You know what I mean, bro? I'm over here flexing naked as the day I was born. I should probably put on some clothes. You know what I mean? Blur out the thing. Blur out the thing. You know what I mean, bro? We are here, Totta Kai. That means totally in Finland. And it's a blessed, beautiful day, as you can see. I'm Mark Saint. This is Saint's Addiction. Now, let me get some fucking clothes on while I roll this joint this morning. Morning motivation, silent excuses. You know, not all excuses are really loud and are explained, so definitively. Most of our excuses are silent. You know what I mean? They are literally whispering in our ear, and we are literally believing. If it was a jealous friend or a narcissistic relationship or a person we didn't like, we wouldn't listen. Right? No way, no how would we listen to somebody else's shit if we didn't believe it, right? Let's get on some underwear real quick. Yeah, 45, never felt so good. And I feel fit, bro. I feel strong. I woke up this morning, the reliable model's ready to fucking photograph. We got this whole place to shoot. It's gonna be beautiful. Use the couch, use the whole... Hell, use it all. You know what I mean? As I go around and try to figure it out. I'm going to roll this joint real quick. But yeah, plenty of sunshine headed my way. Samurai shorts, baby. Samurai shorts. If you don't know, Saint's Addiction, baby. And then I put it on the back, my logo. And it's kind of a little bit off, but aren't we all, right? Aren't we all? And this is why we're having this conversation this morning, is because you're believing the truth. If you think that it's the truth, you're going to believe it's the truth. If it's handed to you, kind of like a Coca-Cola or a cocktail or something of that nature, you're going to believe it. You're going to just be like, yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm him. And I'm going to own it. And it'd be surprised how many people are reinforced by their beliefs. Well, everybody is, but like by their identity. I was just watching 4 fake rappers, Free Ray Rick Ross was the real Rick Ross. The fake Rick Ross, love his music, but damn, bro, he's a fucking a liar. He was a parole officer. Don't forget to mention Roken Vapes, Saint's Addiction, 15% off. Mention Saint's Addiction for the 15% off, but what a fucking lie. You know what I mean? Like, he's over there imprisoning other inmates, and he's acting like he's an inmate or he's from the streets, and or he owns those cars, or, we believe a lot of things, you know what I mean? And unfortunately, the belief is as strong as you are. That's something that most people won't ever tell you. Here, let me get this one shut, because we got the kids out. Now they can be as loud as they want. Look at them. They're a bunch of little naughty ass kids, but the sun is shining, so why not let it in? You know what I mean, bro? I can't wait to do a photo shoot in here, by the way. I'm gonna be a really like 1950s Art Deco girl bent over here, girl bent over here, girl bent over here, and just do daytime photo shoots, nighttime photo shoots, and a forest photo shoot. Hell, have her even in on the kitchen. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is stable enough, but on here too, And don't forget, we're gonna be doing it. Last night I had the boop, boop, boop. I had the sauna to myself, which was really nice. I had that bad bitch up to over 100 degrees in there. You know what I mean? Like hustling. You can kind of see there's still some steam. So the silent excuses that you give yourself are the ones you believe. I can't afford it is usually one of them. I'm too old is another one. And what if they don't like it is another one. And I was talking about people that hammer down to their identity. Like I had a buddy, Paulie Mac, but they called him Big Paulie Mac because he was so big, right? Press this 5 times. That means he had to eat 2, 3 Big Macs every night to keep that up. You got to keep up on your image. That means doubling down on your stupidity. Cartridges sold separately. So is the hustle too. And the water going down. It's a real show. But in our minds, we're like, this is my city. You got some pride to it, and pride will kill you, right? Like pride, envy, jealousy, all the 7 deadly sins. You get into a situation where you're trying to uphold a position, right? Like you're in society. And you'd be surprised what some people do, including murder, to keep their position in society. That's so nice, dude. A fresh dab in the morning, I gotta tell you. But what in reality is that somewhere in the line, they told themselves, I'm a race car driver, I'm a fat guy, I'm the security guard, I'm the good guy, I'm the bad guy. And we wear certain capes or certain masks. Let's call them masks because it's more of a mask than anything. All of our heroes are flawed. You don't want to meet your heroes, bro. I'm trying to tell you right now, they're as human as you. Who was saying it? He's like, I lost respect for David Grohl. We were in the sauna and he's still talking about it. And he was like, yeah, I went to go see the Foo Fighters and he was just dirty, drunk, wasted. The guy that was telling me that the story was kind of dirty, drunk, wasted. And I was just like, hypocrite, you know what I mean? Like, dude, that's you right now. And you don't want your heroes to be like you. We make the gods in our own image, especially the Greek gods. They were the first ones to have human heads and arms, and not a crocodile or a falcon or a jackal like the Egyptians, right? They were in our humanness. Our humanness is flawed, bro. That's why I love most of these saints, because it's like no one is perfect, bro. Saints Addiction was born out of being real about my addictions. The only way it was gonna get real was for me to get real with myself. And I had to really realize myself. The real eyes had to realize that I was telling myself. That's why I said I'm possible as in impossible. So if you want to tell yourself the impossible lies and never get done, for sure you're 100% right, and you just reinforced it. I'm bad at math. I'm bad at names. I got no money. Go ahead. Keep pumping yourself full of that dread. And I'm going to keep telling myself I'm possible. It doesn't matter if I have money. I'm going to find a way. It doesn't matter what's going to happen. It's going to happen regardless. And I'm not afraid. And to pump myself of the positivity instead of this other situation where I'm telling myself all this negative shit, and you know what I'm talking about because we all do it, and then expecting it to come out shiny. Well, you can't make chicken soup out of chicken shit, homie. You know what I mean? You can't be pumping yourself full of bad diets, bad thoughts, and bad people and expecting your life to shine and not be like shit. Shit doesn't shine, it stinks. And we don't even look at it that way. We don't go out into the sun. We let the fucking phone be our guide. Let it be the first thing that touches our eyes. And that's something I do not do. I'm really in my bed going like, hey, you're in the program again. Hey, you are just been awakened to your life. And oh shit, it really is in Finland. And oh shit, you really do have models coming by, and oh shit, you really do have brands to put on them, and oh shit, you are really living this life. So you kind of wake up in the dream and say, holy shit, I chose this dream. You know what I mean? I was like, I asked for it, so you can't complain about it, and I'm here for it. I'm like, I can't believe it. I can believe it, and start throwing that I can and possible and coming soon and moment in time. It's gonna be you. It's gonna be you. The way that you treat the whole life experience as a situation that you want it to happen, or are you distracted by some other shit that's whispering in your ear? Could be kids outside, can't wait to start grumbling. Instead of checking ourselves and go, oh, it was nice when I was a kid. I used to play like that. Yeah, be as loud as you want to be. NZ Groove, baby, I see you. Okay, Epstein. You say call me Epstein. No, bro, this is my dream. Epstein wanted to sleep with young women. They could have got away with it, bro, if they were only like 21 and above. But no, they had to be perverts and they had to be weirdos and they had to be pedophiles, dude. That's what went wrong with them. It's nothing wrong with the dream. It's the way you're executing your dream. It's the thoughts that you keep believing, the silent excuses that we have in our head, and now we have dread. We wondering why, oh, why is the bartender not with me with the DUI? Right, bro. They're not going to be there for you when you get the ticket. They're not going to be there for you when you're throwing up and someone needs to hold your hair back. And they're definitely not going to be there with you when you show up to work late smelling like booze and you lose. You know, I mean, that's what it ends up happening. We think that these people are our friends. I know for facts when I was doing all my cocaine and ecstasy pills, I thought all these people were like family to me. We were talking about God and now I can't remember any of the conversations and none of them are around. You know what I mean? Like what happened to all these friends? There's a video from Las Vegas where the girls are all in the club and the bottles popping, and then they pan over to the left, and then they come back and the bill comes, and then they're all gone. This is kind of like your excuses, right? Like this is kind of like the situation that I'm talking about, is that people get into their minds and they tell themselves a lie, and it starts getting embedded in their head that this will never happen. I'm not worthy. It's meant for someone else. And I'm on the other hand, like this dream came to me. Say it's addiction. Like I didn't want to call it addiction. My mom didn't even want to say the word. Nobody wanted to keep it real. I was the only one going like, hey, bro, perfectly flawed. And if I was keeping it 1000% real, it's really my dad. My dad was the first with the saint in the addiction, right? My dad was the first one to come home drunk and wake me up as a baby. And my dad was the first one to be the they would tell you alcoholic, workaholic, fuckaholic. Sounds a lot like me. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. But if you feel like you're an apple and only thing you can do is grow and roll down a hill or just come from the top, I got news for you. You're more like a bird. You can fly. But it's only if you stop believing the lies, then you can fly. If you were in your head always bouncing off the dread and won't work and complain instead of appreciate and pump full, instead of pumping it up, you're pumping yourself down and you don't even know it. But it feels good, right, to be right? You should be peaceful or you can be right. You can't be both at the same time. And then if you want to just feel right, then guess what? You're right. Your pride sticks out, bitch. I'm right. Yeah. But what I haven't done is stop the silent excuse of what could have happened. What can happen. What could be is my imagination. What could be is my reality. And this is what I started pumping myself with. These are the mental push-ups that need to be happening. You got to be able to go inside your head and say, I'm not there anymore. You don't know me, son. You don't know me. You know what I mean? Like, I know me. I know I can count on me. I started having conversations with me. I started getting in the dungeons with me. I'm the one that started to do the mental push-ups, bro. And this is the conversation that I'm trying to have. You're having the same conversations in your head, but you're not doing it you're just doing it silently, but it's coming outwardly. You know, you're in here just whispering inside your own ear and believing it all to be true. And I got news for you. Whatever you believe will be true. So why not believe something more positive to happen for you? Why are you believing that you're too old? Why are you believing that someone else is going to invent it? Why do you believe that? Because you whisper to yourself. And I know it. I used to whisper to myself too. I don't want to get out of bed, right? Then you got dread. You're not ready for the day. You're not ready for what could actually happen. And that's what I'm trying to say. Let's get this bus up already. I wanted it to come alive, and now it is. I'm like literally wearing my samurai shorts. Woo! You know what I mean? I'm literally stretched out. I'm in shape. I'm feeling nice and buff and skinny and the best version of myself. The reliable model is going to be here on Saturday and stay till Sunday. I've met a new girl, Emmy, yesterday. Super nice, super helpful, and spoke English. And she's a little bit of a reliable model too, right? Like, let's get into this light. Let's get into this life. Let's make it shine for us instead of against us. Stop being in the shadows, bro. Get into the light, homie. Get from out the cloud that you live under. Get from underneath these branches and start getting into the top and start shining. Start springing, start sprunging, and start blossoming into the new thoughts that give you that kind of shine, right? Like, not the ones that make you feel like you're nothing or broke or unhappy. What the fuck are you serving them for? Why keep enforcing the negativity? Saints Addiction on the island mission was to turn those negatives into positive, turn my weaknesses into my strength. They are building me. And by listening to Neville Goddard, or no, it's Napoleon Hill lately, he sounds like me. He says it so much more eloquently. I totally encourage you to go past Think and Grow Rich. Go into some of these books, and audiobooks are for free on YouTube, so you got no excuse, and listen to what he's saying. You can only serve one master. And it's not a masturbator. It's you and your psychology. It's the psyche that you have in your head that you say stuff that's with dread, or maybe you say stuff with a negative connotation, or maybe you're pessimistic, or maybe you're sarcastic. My ex used to be so sarcastic, and I'm like, that's negativity. There's no place in the workplace, but give me that shine, bitch. Give me that shine. I've been waiting all fucking summertime for a guy that was cold yesterday. My God. In heaven. This is my dream, and I'm living it. Smoking a fucking, I said I just want to smoke weed, travel the world, and fuck girls, and boom, baby, boom. I am here doing it. Boom, baby. Boom, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna like trip over it and be like, oh man, this place is $400, and what about next week, and ruin the whole week worrying about the next week or worrying about the next paycheck. I'm enjoying it now, right meow. Yeah, man, it's nice, bro. It's nice to see baby blue skies. It's nice to see the trees bloom. It's nice to feel the sunshine rays. It's nice to live in my dream instead of living in my dread. And that's what I'm trying to pump into people. It's like, dude, you're telling yourself things that aren't useful, right? And then you're not giving yourself any useful things to go after, right? So if it's something that's in you, and Napoleon Hill talks about this all the time, oh, that feels so good. Then let it come out of you. Let it not be silent anymore. Let the inner tiger roar. Inside of all of us is a tiger. And if you are blessed with the idea, it's even more important that you execute it. You know, make it possible. Make it so. Will it. That's why I have the willpower shirt. Will your power. Bring it from the inside, from the guts, and just come up through the heart and through your voice and say, I'm going to do this. Well, most people won't do that. They won't go live on their YouTube or Instagram or Facebook and say, I'm going to quit smoking. No, that would make people make accountable. So next time they see you at the bar and you're smoking, they're going to be like, I thought you quit. Did you just tell me that? Was it just a virtual signal, or did you tell yourself that? That's what it's about. What are you telling yourself? These silent excuses that you're believing that I can't travel the world. I got no money. That's a lie. I just did that 2 years ago. With no money. I went around the world with no money. I proved it to myself. What if I died? I didn't. I kept living. I'm alive, 45 and alive, and I'm right here doing the damn thing that I said I would. I'm wearing my clothes. I said I'm only going to wear my label. Boom, baby, boom. That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I said I'm going to travel the world. Boom, baby, boom. That's what I'm doing. And then I said I'm going to bring my brands around the world. Boom, baby, boom. That's what's happening. And it's just such a blessing. It's a blessing to get out of my own way, to believe, oh, she's too beautiful to want to photograph for me. That's a lie. She's exactly beautiful, and she can't wait to photograph for me. She'll be here Saturday. You know, can't travel without making any money. That's a lie. I built a whole business in the last 15 years so that I could do this. And now it's already happened. And as I told my friend on 45, I'm going to Rome in June so I can get the Roman Colosseum. I've almost seen all 7 wonders of the world, bro, except for Rome and Egypt, bro. I gotta see I gotta see the Colosseum, and I gotta see the motherfucking pyramids. It's just facts. And I got a wild dream to fucking climb the small one with $50 bills in my pocket. So when I come down from security at night, if there is any security, I can throw him $50 and he can walk away. I got plans, homie. Driving from Abu Dhabi to Dubai for 3 hours with my friends in exotic cars. I got plans, homie. Going down the runway with 10 beautiful models on each side wearing beautiful Saints white wings and white push-up bras. You know what I'm saying? I want to look like one of those guys that came down from Victoria's Secrets. I got visions. I got visions. And they ain't trying to be wishes. They're trying to get executed. They're inside me to come alive with every day that I have alive to go chip away at it. I told my friend while we were driving, I said, do you think your boy Michelangelo just saw marble? No, he saw that big slab and he could see David in it, bro. And he made it lean, right? He has to make it lean so that it balances itself too. You have to see in the rock that is you. That's what you're being formed. You're being chiseled, bro. And it needs to make you that way. You ask for the vision, and if you listen to Napoleon Hill, it's like it's shaping you to become the vision, right? You want to be that man? Well, what does it take to be that man? Well, shit, to South Korean prison to make me into a monster. I went in a man, but I came out a monster. Saints addiction never been more stronger than coming out of South Korean prison. Trying to hold me down for 5 years in solitary confinement. Watch what I can do with the 5 years of my freedom. Watch what I can do with my spirit, homie. There's certain people that they believe other people instead of believing in themselves. They want to believe in a sky daddy, but they don't want to believe in their dreams. I don't get it. I don't get it. Both are as ludicrous as possible. Why not believe in you? And that's what I do. I bet on me all day, every day. Everybody, you gambling? You're from Vegas? No. I bet on me all day, every day, all in. Especially after this weekend. The songs were coming on. I found my wallet. I didn't get into an accident. I was like, give me them chips, baby. All on black, let's go. You know what I mean? And that's what we feel. We feel lottery, right? We want to win the lottery, but we don't want to win our mentality. And this is crazy to me. We want everybody to believe that we're happy, but we're not actually happy. And we buy other people's products instead of wearing our own logo, so then we're run by them. I was watching one guy talk about it in the 1900s. It was kind of cool because it was like 1901, turn of the century. And one of the guys was selling electric gadgets. This is when electricity was brand new. And they're like, isn't that dangerous? And said, all new things are dangerous. So yeah, but wouldn't I end up having to work for you? You know what I mean? He's like, I'm free right now. I'm a cowboy. I get everything I want from the land. If I have to go get this gadget, then I gotta have an electricity bill. He's like, yeah, but this is gonna free up more of your time. It's like AI, right? This is what's so really cool about it. You know, I own Intersect.ai, and we're doing voice AI agents, social media, video editing. What else are we doing? Emails and SMS campaigns and just pretty much CRM, customer retention management systems. The whole thing is just everything's waiting for my ideas. AI is just like ready for idea people. So if you got some, please holler at us at intersect.ai@gmail. But maybe we can fix some topics for you. The smoke in the water. Smoke on the water. And fire in the sky. Smoke on the water. And fire in the sky. Lyrics on shirts. Another one of the domains that I own. So it's just this. That I sat here in my bliss instead of my dread, that I started to say that's not serving me anymore. You know, going after the same routines wasn't serving me anymore. To get to this level, I had to change, and something inside me had to change. And fundamentally too, it was just like, oh, fuck my life. Now it has to be I love my life, or ooh, that's expensive. I say the word abundance. what's going to happen, not when's it going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, that's the difference, is like, instead of being the guy that wants to plant the doubt in that seed in that tree and make it come up and bleed, I want it to fucking shine. I want it to fucking prosper. I want it to fucking blossom. And that's what's the difference of a springtime versus a wintertime behavior, where everybody's trying to hibernate, or maybe they just trying to sit all day and masturbate, or maybe their highlight of their life, the biggest painting that they could paint, was a Netflix and chill moment. I'm like, what, dude? You're supposed to be painting your life. I saw my one chick. She started painting her butt and then started live painting. So now she's body painting and live painting at the same time. I'm like, you're fucking genius. You know, who's gonna watch just a girl out there just painting? What if she starts painting her ass first? Got my attention, butts on shirts. And I was just like, you're a genius. I can't wait to shoot with you. And that's all I do. I shoot my shot. I ask for it and I expect it. I stop being afraid of rejection. If you don't want to do it, just say no. No's easy for me. That means that's not you, right? That's not my way. That's not my path. I'm looking to knock on the doors till I hear some yeses. And if you have that kind of desire, you want to be a billionaire. My favorite salesman of all time was your boy that's used to sell door-to-door encyclopedias. And when he started his first day, he told him, only 2 of you going to make it. You know what I mean? Most of you are going to quit. And he's like, that's not me. Same like I heard from your boy, Red Hot Chili Peppers. He said, he went in there and he's like, only one of you going to make it out of here alive, right? Like off of heroin and off of addiction. He said, that's my spot. Move out the way. That's me. You know, you need to be like, that's already my seat. That's already my space, bro. My space, right? Like, I'm already ready for the space to be next to Mark Echo and Mark Saint. You know, I'm already ready for Magic Convention and showing off my displays, putting out all my brands and letting people order them worldwide. I was already bringing my designs worldwide, finding beautiful models, just approaching them and go, do you model? Or the other one girl was just like, do you speak English? Yes. And like, I got some time, I'll help you. And she was so friendly. I'm like, dude, you are so cute. I love your look. She's like, oh my God, thanks. And I was like, yeah, you're fashion forward. You should model for me. Okay, I will. Reliable models. Here, follow it on Instagram. Not a scared in my life. She's beautiful. Nothing scaring me. It's another model. Let's go. But the nervousness used to be, I'm afraid to talk to beautiful women. I was telling myself that. Now I'm unafraid. I'm not afraid to talk to anybody. And I was like, what happened to me? I used to be not afraid, and then I got scared, and then I believed in my anxiety, then I believed in my overweight, I believed in my poverty, I believed in my fear more than the possibilities. That was the difference for me. I didn't want to be in front of somebody and scared. They're going to feel that vibe. And this is a whole vibe check, if you will. You want to do a fit check? Like, what am I wearing? How about what's your vibe, bro? Your vibe check is really where it's alive, because now, guess what? Now you're telling yourself what's what. You're telling yourself that this is the vibe that I want. This is the shirt that I want to wear. This is the mood I want to have, instead of how's the day going to be? If it's sunny, then I'll be sunny. If I have money, then I'll be sunny. If I have fun and drugs, then I'll be happy. And I'm sitting here going, that's only a small amount of happy. That's a fake happy. That's a happy that has a hangover. That's a happy that has a fall off. That's a fucking a happy that isn't sustainable. And I'm addicted to happiness. This is Saint's addiction. It's a happiness addiction. And I want that to last forever. I want to feel my birthday in my heart forever at the lake, 45, with all my friends, not alone, plenty of food and plenty of music. The Naked DJ came out. You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to do for you. I want your naked DJ to come out. I want your faceless porn to come out. I want your fear to come out of you and see it throw up right in front of you, just like the Gila monsters that they were talking about. They have some kind of like subsac or something where they throw up the hooves and the teeth and they throw it all up and it's pretty nasty. Right, I want you to throw up your nasty. That's what I want you to do. I want you to fucking stop living inside of you and making it like dirty. You know what I mean? I want it to be your happy place. I want you to tell yourself all the things that you're going to do. Hold them tight in you and say, one day, it's day one, not one day. You know what I mean? This is day one. Day one, I'm changed. Something inside me wanted more. And I didn't care if it took every day of the 15 years for it to happen. You know, they ask about entrepreneurs. Would you do it? Be broke for 5 years just to attain it? Most people say, yeah. How about 10 years? How about 15 years? Would you like to couch surf the world and have your friends waking you up at 6 a.m.? I'm sure you would. Like the other guy, I wish I had a brand and I could travel the world. No, you don't, because you would have to do the work. Just like the girl from, what was her name? Was it Carnegie Mellon? She was doing something. What's the Music Institute? Is it Carnegie Mellon? Anyway, one of those institutes for music, and the guy goes, I would kill to have your talent. And she said, no, you wouldn't, because you weren't me at 15 giving up my summer. You didn't do the work that it took to get here. So everybody wants the prize, but not everybody wants to pay the price. And the price is mental push-ups. And the price is diet of the mind, diet of the body. And the price is your excuse. So one of them you're going to pay. You're going to pay your excuse, or you're going to pay your way. Up to you. I'm just going to say. Peace and love. And as always, Chigaton. That means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish. And I am here in Finland. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. But the other side of your excuses, the other side of your fear, and the other side of the world, because that's where I'll be. Peace. That's what's up. Yes, thanks for messaging. Yeah, just keep messaging me below for all the questions that you have, or go over to Saints_addiction now for the Instagram, because that's what these motherfuckers are doing, or just Saints Addiction on X. I don't have to use the underscore, and I answer questions there. Peace. Sun is shining on my